Hi Gemini, it's WhiteOwl Tarot here. I'm bringing you your monthly reading for the month of March 2020. This is going to be a reading for singles, couples, anyone in between, or anybody who wants to watch it regarding love and romance and any other secret squirrely stuff that you may need to know. I think I might need to move my microphone, speaking of which. Hope that helps. Anyway, everything else you may or may not want to know is probably down in the box below. So let's get started for you, Gemini. I pulled two oracle cards from the Enchanted Map and the numerology, just to kind of save a little time for you. We have from the Enchanted Map, Storm Fields with the number 9. So I feel like for the month of March, Gemini, it starts out a little rough, okay? You've got some endings to wrap up, some doors to close, and so forth. There's a bit of a storm, if you will. But it does get better because towards the mid to late part of March, you have happy ending here with a 9 and a 3, okay? So while you're closing doors and wrapping things up, and things are very active for the month of March for you, Gemini. Somehow things are quite busy. It feels very busy. You do have a happy little ending, so let us look at it. So let's see, Gemini, where you been and what you know. Where you been, what you know. We got the Page of Swords and the 8 of Wands. So things are definitely moving, grooving. Things are coming to you. Quite a bit of activity already. And we're only in the 2nd of March. So we have the 5 of Swords. So there may have been some kind of argument of some kind. Now it feels as though you may have conceded or given up. You may have just kind of decided it wasn't worth the battle or the fight. That 9 of Wands energy right after the 5 of Swords, it feels as though you're like, it's just, I almost can hear the sigh, like, okay, you know, well, like you just kind of see where this isn't going anywhere. Let's see. So somebody's been watching you, or you've been watching someone else in particular. So the first part of March here, we have the moon. Okay, so there's a bit of secretive energy. Somebody feels like you're being secretive, or you feel like someone else is being a little secretive. You could have a Cancerian in your energy, or possibly even a Pisces, but that doesn't necessarily mean for all of you. Again, it feels like there's one person is spying because the other person is just kind of being kind of secret and squirrely about something, and you're trying to figure this out. Now you have the death, you have the death card here. That's Scorpio, potentially, or it could be a potential transformation. We'll get to know some of the secret squirrely detail in a minute. Let's just get the layout here. With the 8 of Swords, yeah, Gemini, you're a bit up in your head about things, kind of going over and over again about certain activities, certain people. You have a King of Wands in your energy here. So somehow you're cycling in your head over and over and over again with these thoughts, and it could have to do with some kind of conversation. With this Page of Cups here, there's some kind of conversation that really kind of affected your emotions. And this is you, Gemini, with the Queen of Swords. With the 5 of Pentacles, you're feeling a little left out. It's like somebody's leaving you out to dry. Somebody's leaving you out in the cold. Somehow they're not really being a team member here. And with the 7 of Wands here, it's making you feel a little defensive. Some of you are dealing with a Pisces, in fact, because you have the Hangman here, but it's giving you a bit of a new perspective on things here. So let's move forward and look at the second half of March and see if that gets any better for you before we start looking at the details. So what's going on in the last part of March, the second and third week of March? What's happening in the last part of March? The second half of March? Absolutely nothing. No, I'm just kidding. Cards will come out in just a minute. Okay, here we go. So, ooh, we have Four of Wands, Page of Wands. It's looking a little like things are coming together towards your happy ending. Queen of Wands. Okay. And Two of Pentacles. Somebody has a decision to make. I feel like that's you, Gemini. And you have Two of Swords poking out there. Bottom of the deck here. Yeah, this is a World card. Okay. I'm putting that there. Ace of Cups, Justice, the Emperor, Chariot, Six of Wands, and Queen of Pentacles. So somebody has a decision to make at the end of March. Now, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I did pull these, so let's look at them. So at the end of March, we have Ace of Cups. So there's an offer of love, and this could be from, well, let's just call out the signs, shall we? Libra, Taurus, Aries, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. That's what I see. Anywho, you have an offer of love coming forward, and also there's some kind of contractual type offer, like a legal beagle. Now, when you have the Ace of Cups and the Justice card, it's almost as though somebody wants to make something legal, if you know what I'm saying. Like maybe somebody wants to get hitched, perhaps. Doesn't have to be. But it looks like this person wants to go forward towards you. I'm taking this as you. Because oftentimes, I don't know why, but for some reason, the Queen of Pentacles can be Gemini for me. Yeah, this person wants to come forward to you. And I feel like they really kind of want to solidify a relationship, because you have a relationship here, and they're coming towards you about this. So let's look at the nitty-gritty and get more detail. I'm going to scoot that over for a second. Now, we have quite a bit of activity going on for you right now. There's a lot of stuff going on with the storm fields. You got multiple nines going on. You got a 999. Yeah. Now, for some of you, you have an 8 and an 8. That is usually the earthly plane. So it's usually can be about finances, real estate, that kind of scenario. It can be work, job, career. Also, we have this Page of Swords. I'd like to clarify that, because why do we have somebody spying on stuff? What's up with this Page of Swords, please? Elemental P. Page of Swords, please. Yeah. Somebody's kind of slowing the roll and putting you up in your head a little bit. There's a bit of confusion happening, and it's creating some chaos. What is all this confusion? I feel like there's a bit of confusion and chaos and high emotions happening here. Okay, so we have 8 of Wands. What's going on with the 8 of Wands? There's stuff coming in or going out, or maybe both. Yeah, emotional stuff here with this Knight of Cups. The Strength card, and the Eight of Swords again. Okay. Things got a little heated, a little too emotional between you and someone in particular. And I feel like I want to say like one of you or both of you kind of just got to the point where they were trying to just win the battle, win the argument kind of thing, versus really speak in a loving manner. And it's not, that wasn't the initial intention. So the communication kind of started out with the intention of being loving, and then it just kind of went to hell in a handbasket. But it'll get back to good again with this 10 of Cups here. And I feel like you guys might actually bring it together into some kind of officiality with that Justice card there. Okay. Enough about the past. Let's look at the first part of March and see what's going down for you, my little Gemini. Let's get towards your happy ending here with the Moon card. What's going on with the Moon card? There is, again, still high emotions and people up in their head. It's either you, Gemini, or your person. Page of Pentacles. Woo. Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the Two of Swords. There's high emotions in regarding love and where you want to take this, what you want to do. Somebody is blocked in some regards. One person is kind of standing tall and being single and taking care of their things. I feel like that's you, Gemini, because this is splitting out the deck here with the Queen of Pentacles. And the Three of Wands, you kind of take a look to see where you want to go, what you want to do. And again, with the Eight of Wands, you're very busy right now. And communication is a little rough. It's a little disappointing and a little hurtful in your relationship right now. Things are a bit burdensome. But that cycle will turn, okay? You've got the wheel here. The cycle will turn eventually. So what's going on with this transformation death card? What's happening? So you got the Judgment here. Oops. I got a twisted card in there. That was the Six of Pentacles twisted up in there. So it may be that somebody feels that the give and take is off and they're feeling a little bit like they need more, or you need to give more, or something of that nature. We have to figure out how that resonates. Woo! Okay. So one person is kind of healing, and yeah, we have Gemini at the bottom of the deck. Nice. We have the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and again, that Justice card that keeps following us around, and the Page of Swords that's following us around. Also, the King of Cups. So I want to say, Gemini, if you're dealing with a Libra or Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, they're keeping tabs on you, or you're keeping tabs on them, but also they want something legal, or they want some kind of contract or some kind of obligation of some sort. They want a balance between the two of you. And I would say they want this happy ending as well. So we have the Judgment here with the Star card and the Sun card. So somebody is stating that you are their wish, that you make them happy, or vice versa, that you're stating this to someone else. Someone's stating how the other person is making them oh so happy and offering this Ace of Cups. But I feel like the other person may not quite be ready for that with this Two of Swords here. Again, we have the Eight of Swords here twice. Somebody's not quite ready to hear all that. It's a little too much for them. Somebody's ready to confess their true love, and another is still up in their head. And you know, Gemini, you are the air sign, so it's quite possible it's you that's up in your head about things. Someone's been waiting while the other person is up in their head about things and pondering and so forth. And they're waiting to have their 10 of Cups with you, Gemini, or vice versa. I'm going to stop saying vice versa. Just know you'll have to vice versa it if that's the case. Oh, and the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck here. Somebody's being a little defensive with a person who may be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This person could have been a little hurtful, maybe just looking for just some quick attention. If I feel like they're going to ride out as soon as they ride in. So, I think there's multiple stories here. With the King of Wands, what's going on with the King of Wands and Gemini? King of Wands and Gemini. San Francisco Church. All right. My crazy has reached an all-time high. Okay, we have the Fool card here. And again, the Two of Pentacles following us at the bottom. A decision needs to be made, Gemini. You have, oh yeah, there's that cycle. A decision needs to be made, Gemini. We have Queen of Swords, King of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, somebody wants to be your counterpart. Somebody wants to be, or vice versa. I'm going to say it again. Somebody wants to be a couple. Somebody wants to be your counterpart, and they're offering stability. They want stability. They want, you know, you have an Ace of Cups and an Ace of Pentacles here, but somebody needs to make a choice. A little bit off balance, a little bit oscillating here. Do you take the leap? Do you not take the leap with this Fool card? Up in your emotions with the Moon again. What you gonna do? Oh, there we go. Whoop, there it is. We get the Wheel of Fortune here. So the wheel has turned, and the first part of March, I feel like there's a decision to be made. Now there's also there's also a job decision here with the Work card, the Eight of Pentacles, family. You got a lot on your plate, Gemini. And that, you know, we could see that there with the storm fields. You got stuff flying all over the place. I get it. You may have a new job offer with this Ace of Wands here. Let's go forward and see what happens towards the end of March and how it all pans out for you, Gemini. With the Four of Wands here, this is my relationship card. It can be marriage, but sometimes it's just serious relationship. We have Four of Pentacles popping out here. So let's get one more clarifier on this with a Four of Wands and Four of Pentacles. Whoa. All right then. Two of Cups, Three of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody wants to make this official. Okay, this has been chasing you. They're trying to manifest this. Well, you're trying to manifest it. You may have a Pisces or a Capricorn in your energy that you're kind of looking to smooth over some things with. Because, again, you have a lot of chaos. You have the Five of Wands and the Tower card coming out here. So here you are in this big tumultuous time with people all wanting some kind of attention from you and wanting something from you, it feels like. one person in particular in the love field here wants to solidify something with you. They want to collaborate with you in some, what's the word I'm looking for? They want a relationship, okay? They want to level up on the relationship, either live together or get married or just basically go, be exclusive together. And the Page of Wands is here again. So let's see what this Page of Wands is doing. Yeah, they're kind of rushing forward with this Knight of Swords. I think they're quite serious about this in the relationship. They're wanting this and they're wanting it now. They've been waiting up here, okay, in the first part of March. They've been waiting. They've been waiting while you kind of toss around with that Two of Pentacles energy. And they're kind of done. We have the Seven of Swords here and the Three of Swords. Eek. Somebody feels you kind of trying to sneak away, slip away, or kind of like give them the slip as far as giving them an answer. I laugh because I feel like I'm kind of driving blind here, but you've gone around and around in your head so much that it's like it's almost exhausting. You're almost fully exhausted here. Why is this? Let's see. Nine of Swords, Seven of Swords. Can you give us one more on this? Yeah. So this has to do with family here in this particular arena. There's a person in your family that you are very concerned about, and you're torn on them too. So for some of you, it may be that your love life affects your family life somehow, okay? Whether it's you live with family, your parents live with you, your children live with you, something of that nature. Somehow this is affecting your family life and your concern about family and how this affects things. And this is probably part of the toggling back and forth with, again, the Two of Pentacles is popping up here again, trying to figure things out and what you want to manifest. And it feels as though you're going through some kind of separation already. Some kind of change is happening already. And again, it's kind of like here, like you have a 9 and a 9. You already have some endings going on in the storm fields. Things are ending and doors are slamming shut and all this activity is happening at the same time. It's a lot. It's a lot to go through. It feels like this little whirlwind of a picture. It's a lot to go through. All right, so you have the Queen of Wands here. This is a fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And this person is coming in as the Page of Cups. Now, they're coming in with Six of Pentacles in the Tower card, a bit... It's like they say they're giving something, but it feels... Yeah, see, they say they're being giving to you and they want to start new with you and start something stable with you. And I feel like that was the separation energy, the hurtful energy that you just went through. But where did that go? Hang on. But I feel like you're kind of being called to really go within in regards to this. And this could have something to do with work. It doesn't have to. It could have something to do with family as well. But there's some kind of options here. And this could also okay, so this could also have something to do with your separation, because I saw the Three of Swords and here. So if you're going through a divorce, I feel like they're going to kind of come forward with some kind of option for you. There you are, Gemini. There's some kind of option that they're trying to reach with you, and you're a little torn on that. And it gives you the big fat Tower card, because this is just more storm energy for you. You already got stuff going on, a crazy time. This is a crazy month for you, Gemini. I know I sound like a crazy lady trying to articulate it, but okay. Tower card, Two of Wands. So yet again, you have to make another decision. It's like one decision after another decision after another decision. It's tough. You've got a tough month ahead of you. I'm not going to candy coat that. But you're going to be a little introspective here. This could, for some of you, have to do with work and seeing what's coming in, seeing about beating out competition and getting what you want, feeling like maybe you're left out in the cold and you need to start again and start new and move forward and move on because you're disappointed in what you've got. There's some kind of fight, battle, something of that nature. Somehow things are not going in the direction you intuitively thought that they would go. And again, we're again at the Two of Pentacles here. The Two of Pentacles. So you have another decision. Like the Two of Pentacles has been chasing us the entire read. So it's like you constantly have to make this decision. And, you know, I get you're a Gemini, you got, you know, the twins and all that stuff. But you don't usually have the Two of Pentacles chase you just because you're a Gemini. But I feel like because you are a Gemini, you probably see two sides of the story of whichever story you're looking at. And you're trying to make your decision. So let's talk about this. Two of Pentacles, please. Okay, here we go. Yeah, there it is again. Two of Pentacles. So, and you have this Hangman here upside down. And again with the Five of Pentacles, somebody is feeling left out, okay? And this could be Aries, this could be Taurus with the Emperor card. It could be a father figure of some kind. But somebody's feeling out in the cold, kind of left out. And I think that you're trying to keep your balance. I think that's probably why this Two of Pentacles is chasing you, because not only do you have to make a decision like throughout the month of March, it's like decision time over and over and over. You're still trying to keep your balance as well, okay? And I think you're doing a pretty good job because you're showing up here, my dear, as, you know, things are coming in. There's lots of communication coming in, new ideas, new things. But you're showing up as the Empress. You got this. It could be you as this King of Swords as well. King of Swords is more of the masculine. So you do have your balance here. And you got the two sides, the twins here. You know, you have your feminine side who has control of things. You got this. You got the Emperor over here. But also you have the King of Swords, which is the air sign. And that's your masculine side. And I feel like, you know, with the King of Swords, he's very much in control. He's a little bit different than the Queen of Swords. King of Swords, he doesn't get over emotional or over in his head. I think that you will find your balance. You will cut out what needs to be cut out. You will separate what needs to be separated from you and move forward. you'll do what's best for you and your family if you have a family, and you will move forward in a just way. Okay, with the justice here, you're going to move forward in a very just way. Some of you may be moving forward towards an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Some of you are moving forward to Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But there is a commitment coming your way for sure. And this person really is being very honest and truthful with you. I feel like they're being very forthright. They're being honest and truthful as far as where they want to go with you. And I feel like they want to, or you want to, be with this person and collaborate with this person. Now, it does manifest a little bit of bickering here and there because of this offer of stability. I think maybe for those of you that are separating, if you're still going through some of this, some of you are separating at the same time you're building, which is, I guess, the 9, and then the 3, because you've got a couple of endings happening, a couple of doors shutting again, and then the 3, you've got, activity, things are going because they're starting to build and manifest and come your way, because somebody does want to collaborate with you. They want to solidify a relationship with you. But at the same time, it feels like you've got all this other chaos going on in the background. So I can see where, you're definitely trying to find your balance. And I think you're doing a pretty darn good job from the cards I'm seeing, and keeping your balance with all this chaos in here. But yeah, somebody definitely wants, something solid with you. They want to move forward with you for sure. And I think they're seeing you as somebody who is well balanced and has it together. You may not feel like you have it together because of all this chaos going on with the storm fields, but you do. You really do. This is a lot. The energy I'm feeling is a little chaotic as well. I'm stumbling over my words. All right, Gemini. So that's what I got for you for the month of March. Why did I say May? Wow. Okay. So for some of you, this could happen in May. Everybody's on a different time scale. That's interesting. But that's what's in the hopper for you. So I hope you enjoyed your read. Hit that like button if you did. And subscribe. We'd love to have you if you haven't subscribed already. And you can ring that little bell so you get notified of the next read. We'll do some bonuses where we can. And throw out a comment or two. And we'll talk to you soon. All right, Gemini? Thanks so much.